Howdy, my name is Brian, and this is a Slam Synopsis. So we fade in on clouds and see Andy playing with his toys, and boys will be boys as Mr. Potato Head is holding up the town and Bo Peep has got her frown, but Mr. Potato Head's up! Here comes our Sheriff Woody. This goody two boots is Andy's favorite toy. The Slinky stretches a force field, but Mr. Potts cannot escape, so he ends up with Hannah, who clearly prefers baked. And we hit our first montage in all its glory. Welcome, friends, to Toy Story. And this one's happy with Woody and Andy to You've Got a Friend in Me, and we see them do classic friend stuff like lasso boxes or spin in chairs or go face first in the banister down the stairs. And if you're wondering where this takes place, here's a little hint.
Somebody's poisoned the water hole!
So it's probably in Flint. Ooh. Now we see Pixar's magic happen as these toys come to life and are rife with personality, like Potato's joke about Picasso, but Ham isn't tickled, so Pot shuts down a hockey puck. Classic Don Rickles. Woody takes a shot at the fastest knobs in the West and flirts with Bo Peep to end up on her chest. It's always kinkier with toys. After the greeting, Woody calls a meeting and the whole toy chest is there, from Rex to the swine, and Woody gets ass-kissed. Their joke, not mine. They have a week to move, but to throw off the groove, it's Andy's birthday party, and it behooves the birthday guests to start arriving just as the toys were thriving on their own, but Woody doesn't grow, and amidst all the commotion, he sets Recon Plan Charlie into motion. Our small soldiers... No, not them. They transition to their mission filled with halo jumpers and fallen heroes. They set up transmission, and while some wanted a Mrs. Potato Head, Andy gets... sheets for a bed. Was that kid homeschooled? So everything is, wait! One more gift, and it's a dramatic build-up filled up with nerves, but maintain reserves because here comes the young clan. Everyone find a hiding spot as best they can! Which is what Rex runs into. The kids come up and play for like 15 seconds until they are beckoned to lessen the threat and go downstairs for games. So it's time to meet the new kid in town. Woody climbs up the bed and gives us a firm fixture. You all know it well. It's the poster of the picture. Moving out of his box is Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, and he senses danger, and Woody's all, don't laze me, bro. The toys marvel at Buzz's buttons while pushing Woody's and just start roasting their sheriff with a pull string of disses, but he would dismiss this hating despite an impressive wingspan, but I think he's compensating. So Woody's a dick and calls out the plastic, and Buzz is like, I can fly, and they're all like, no you can't, yes I can, no you can, yes I can, no you can, no you can, no you can't. So now it's time to fly Sans magic wand. It's to infinity and beyond, bouncing on the ball, carried by the car, revving up the ramp and wheeling to the ceiling fan where he circles and hurdles and sticks the land. Ding! Buzz has triumphed his trial, but it's dramatic irony, because we know it's just falling with style. Montage 2 would pave how Buzz becomes the fave of the toys and Andy, and strange things are happening to me, because I thought they had a week to moving day, but what the hey, let's make his bed complete and neat with new Buzz bed sheets. So Buzz needs some bonding strips, and Woody wants some bonding time, and he throws a fit by removing Buzz's helmet, and he can't... Oh. The air is breathable, yet reality not reachable, and our cowboy has to remind our Space Ranger that he is a toy. But before we get more, right next door is sinister Sid Phillips, whose only bud seems to be Scud, and with a wicked snarl, he blows up a combat Carl. Andy's mom is named Jennifer, but for the sake of my rhyme, I'll call her Janet, because it's time to go to Pizza Planet! Oh boy, but which toy will Andy bring? The Magic 8-Ball had Thugall to tell Woody he wasn't getting asked to this ball, but our sheriff would not stand idle. He goes all homicidal by sending RC into the board which stored tax, which attacks Buzz from above, and by Job, here comes the globe. He sprints, not strolls, and rolls out the way, and seems to be champ at the end of the day, but gets hit by the lamp and into the fray. To Woody. The whole toy chest summarily gangs up and hangs up when Andy returns, but they would not forget what he did. We might see the hanging of Woody the Kid. Andy comes back but must acknowledge that he can't find his Buzz. Just wait till college. The toys have to get a barrel of monkeys off their backs while the fam's car is at Dynaco. Why not Sunoco? Well, it's not surprising. The former's were the billion in merchandising. Buzz comes in and drops down with a fly on his helmet, and amidst the play, we get a toy fight! Buzz tackles from the top rope, and Woody says nope and starts punching Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Andy leaves, and they gotta think of four-leaf clover, because they came that close to getting trucked over. Then, in a gorgeous shot, Buzz swears by the stars that he will get his revenge on Zurg and return in a space convoy, except for the fact that he is a toy! Buzz remains calm and just sticks to his plan and just retorts, you are one sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Woody still needs Buzz, so he decides to beg, and the two go away in a future Easter egg. Buzz takes the cockpit while Woody's ride was shaky and shit. They peek out, they squeak about, and sneak in the space station. Buzz runs off to a ship filled with lime green hues, and the Cult of the Claws all like, oh. Yet Sid wants to play, and this a-hole gets a plot hole because no claw game works that well on try 1, let alone try 2 with weight, and I cry through with hate each time I try to play that lame game, Pixar, because you made me think it's more than circumstance and that I actually had a fighting chance. They go home and play after a long day. Ramsey Bolton feeds his alien to his dog, and after the mall, Sid jacks his sister's doll. Some street-level surgery later, we meet those that he nearly destroys. It's like a more depressing version of the Island of Misfit Toys. Back at the good guy's house, the toys are sad, Andy's sad, and now I'm sad, so let's just move on. In the AM, Sid interrogates Woody a la Guantanamo. What a monster. Honeycomb, though. All of this torture, why is Woody chosen? Oh well, Sid has Pop-Tarts coming. Betcha bastard eats them frozen. Round 2 with the Misfits, but our heroes will not stop, so Buzz goes all judo chop, and Woody quotes Dorothy while a string wakes up Fluffy, and they huffy and puffy it into separate rooms where Buzz finds the father of Sid? My bad, he's not a bastard, just an awful kid. On the TV, Buzz finds out that Santa isn't real, but the toy factory is, so he climbs up to the top ledge and tries to fly, but fails and falls. A plea to the stars, a jump in despair. Haven't we seen this before with... Buzz gets transitioned and becomes Mrs. Nesbit, and he's all merry at Mrs., so who did she marry? Woody bails him out, and Buzz is all depressed, which adds stress because Woody has signaled to his friends that he's alive, and son of a building block he is! But wait, where's Buzz? So to prove himself and not get banned, Woody asks Buzz to give me a hand. Funny. So they're all arm in arm, and Woody is so charming, but he got too disarming, and it's so alarming that Rex almost shoots toy puke as they all realize that their hopes are a fluke. Round 3 with the Misfits, and they take Buzz. Oh no, but they fix him. Oh fun, and Sid gets his big one and straps it too. Woody goes all ninja, so he picks the Space Ranger. Danger as Buzz is about to feel some excruciating pain, and here comes Sid, but saved by the rain. Buzz now has his bonding strips, and Woody has some bonding time. A Space Ranger can't give a child endless joy. Andy wants Buzz because he's a damn cool toy. And with that epiphany, we enter the final act, where the odds are stacked against like the crates. Buzz gets Woody out with a push and a kick, but keep the laughs coming with some slapstick. How is Woody not dead? Sid takes Buzz out back, so Woody forms an attack and calls on the Misfits once more in round 4, and a clank on the pole means it's time to roll. Woody gets an idea about a house that he's lived in for like a day, but this poem's getting long, so I'll just be on my way. The toys get into position for their grand final mission, and... ding dong, we go! Ducky rings the doorbell, and the Megazord of Toys opens the door for the next cog, a wind-up frog who zips past Scud and thud thud thud. He's doing his job, so Roller Bob takes everyone through the house and out the hatch. The frog gets snatched up by Ducky, who's held on by legs, who zips up, Scud flips out, and Susie dips out without her stupid dog. The hard part's over, the next part's easy, just don't get queasy. Sid counts down from like 10 and like 5 and tries to light the fuse, which refuses to light even though Flame touched it. But what do I know, right? His toys go all Night of the Living Dead without a shred of cuteness, and silly Sid could kick them, but Sentient is so scary. And circling in now, it's time for the verbal vice when Woody comes to and says,
so play nice.
Time to go. Defense plays defense, and hence why Woody can't go free on A113, but they trucked out again and catch up to a moving vehicle, and I hate to groan, but what are we, in a school zone? Buzz gets on the platform, but Scud would not let them get away. I'm really starting to hate the ASPCA. So Woody and Buzz trade sacrifices, and the toys go into a D-ride because no one looks over the side, and since the toys go nuts, Buzz is pulling victory donuts, while Ham continues the drama with a pig pile named after Yo Mama. Buzz gets Scud safe bailing cause, and Woody gets thrown overboard, and oh lord, he gets clotheslined by Buzz on RC, and they see that he wasn't lying, but no time for crying or sad remarks. Drop the platform and set up the spark. Slinky stretches to save, and seriously, nobody driving is hearing this? Someone's gotta. Oh, this bitch is listening to Hakuna Matata. Woody and Buzz fall behind because RC's batteries aren't surviving, and I'm glad, because Buzz driving is drunk driving. So now are the two gonna have to walk it? No, the rocket! Check Woody's pocket for a match, which he lights, but a car, so he cries. But science, and one J.J. Abrams lens flare later, and they reload, except it was a rocket, and rockets explode! They go streaming down the yellow strip at like Mach 3, they ditch RC, shooting up to the sky a mile-ish high, and before they die, Buzz flings with his wings, and they soar to Randy Newman's score, and gloriously fall with style, with a shot that would remain in Disney promos for a long while. Buzz says truck the truck and lands not too far in the car where Andy's reunited with his favorite toys. We close on Christmas where Woody and Bo Peep share a mistletoe and we get a Mrs. Potato Head. Way to go, Idaho! Buzz and Woody and friends, and nothing could break these equals. Except a brand new puppy! You'll see him in the sequel. Hey everyone, I want to thank you so... You know what, screw this. This is like the first video in 5 years. No, get that away. I haven't earned that yet. Just watch the next one. Later.